Before we even start the video, like, comment, subscribe, man. We're trying to make this channel big. Right now, we got 51 subscribers. Utah Jazz video that we did on their offseason transactions is at like 600 views right now, which is mental. Shout out to the Utah Jazz fans because, yo, 600 views is lit, bro. 51 subscribers, we got 600 views. But, yo, we need this video to do better than that, man. So run it up with the views, share it, like, comment, subscribe. And with that, boom, now we get into the video. First one, August 15, 1980. Pretty bare bones, man. Denver Nuggets trade their first round pick in 1983 to Portland for T.R. Dunn, right?
What the hell's that?
I don't know, man. This is 1983.
Okay.
1983, we only remember the big names.
Yeah.
So let's analyze why this trade was bad. That first round pick from Denver, 1983, goes to Portland. It becomes the 14th overall pick in the 1983 draft. Do you know who Portland takes with this pick? Just take a wild guess. 1983.
Arvidas.
No, not Arvidas. You get one more. You get two guesses.
Clyde.
Exactly.
Here we go, baby.
Good shit. Clyde Drexler. So Clyde gets taken by Portland, 14th overall. And let's just run through it, man. We're going to compare careers. Clyde plays 1,086 career games. Mind you, they're not all for Portland. He did some for Portland. He went to Houston later on in his career, but overall, 1,086 career games played. Averages for his career 20.4 points, 6.1 boards, 5.6 assists, which was a sneaky one. 5.6 assists for your career over 1,000 games played. Clyde Drexler. I didn't expect that. I thought he was just purely like a scorer. But 20 was 25 and 5, right? That's like a hallmark thing. Like I remember when Tyreek Evans did that his rookie year, they were saying, "Oh man, he joins elite rookie company." LeBron did this too, 25 and 5. This dude did it for his whole career. And which is pretty impressive because with a lot of these guys later on in their career, their last 4 or 5 years, they kind of become role players. Their production goes down, so that takes a toll on their overall averages. Like you'll have a guy who averaged 25 in his prime. His last 3 years, he's like 8, 8, 8, or 7, 7, 7. He's out the door, and that fluffs the averages. But 20.4, 6.1 boards, 5.6 assists for his career, 47.2% field goal, 31.8 from three. It's not the best, but keep in mind this is back in the day. The three wasn't like that. 78.8% from the free throw line. Career accomplishments, 10-time All-Star. 10 times. One-time champion, 1995 with the Houston Rockets. All NBA first team in 1992. Two-time he made the second team. Two times he made the third team. And one thing that shouldn't get lost in the sauce, he won the ring in 95, but he led the Blazers, the team he got drafted by, to the finals in 92. They lost to the Bulls. It was one of the Bulls' first three-peat titles, but he was the best player on those Blazers teams that made the finals. So, I mean, could we agree that that was a pretty Hall of Fame worthy career?
Yeah, man. That I did not know that that's how they got him.
Yep. It was just a draft pick sent to Portland for T.R. Dunn, which we're going to get into his accomplishments, T.R. Dunn's or lack thereof. But
So the Nuggets got Tierra done.
yes,
Oof. All right.
you want to hear what this guy did?
Yeah, man.
All right. T.R. Dunn plays 8 seasons with Denver after the trade. Actually, he played like 11, I think, but it was weird because it was split. He played some years, then he got traded, and then he came back. But we're only going to judge the 8 years after the trade because him coming back later on is something completely different. The 8 seasons after this trade, I'm not going to run through his averages, but just know, right? This should let you know enough. His peak season was 8.2 points, 6.8 boards, 1.6 steals a game, which was the 81-82 season.
My
His
bad. Wait, say it again. My bad.
8.2 points,
8.2 points.
8.2, yeah. 6.8 rebounds and 1.6 steals. Mind you, these are not his averages. This is his best season of
That's great.
production.
That's why I was like, can you repeat that?
Yeah, that's his best year of production for the Nuggets.
Whoa.
So, I mean, with this one, it's tricky, right? Because anytime you're talking about draft picks, you're always like, oh, but you never know. Draft picks are tricky, right? Like, I mean, like, oh, okay, yeah, they nailed it with Clyde Drexler, like, whatever. But I mean, it's not like they got anything of production back. 8.2 points, the best season. He like this dude TR Dunn. He was pretty good at steals. He was consistently like 1+ steals, but not much of a point, not much of a scorer, not much of a rebounder. Just not that great of a player for giving up a Hall of Fame player. Like I don't know if Clyde in the Hall of Fame, or if not, he's definitely going in there. Like that's
I
for
think he
sure.
is.
Yeah, we're
But
talking.
that
Good.
but this Tiara Dunn guy, how many years was he already playing when they made that trade?
I don't think it was that many because I remember looking at the averages. I think he was only a couple years in the league when it happened, or he might have been a rookie or something.
Because
Because
like
he
what I'm
because he played a lot of years after this. He played the 8 for Denver. He played like 2 years for another team. I think it was 2 years, and then he went back to Denver for like another three. So we're talking about 13 years after this trade. He was probably at the start of his career.
because what I'm thinking is because basically after 2 years, you kind of know what a player is. So if you traded this dude after 2 years, Denver knew what they were getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's not like, oh man, like what's this guy gonna bring to the table? Like no, like we kind of know what he's gonna do. So that's important. Like I was wondering, I'm gonna look it up, but I already looked it up about Clyde Drexler. He is a Hall of Famer as an individual and also as part of the Dream Team, that Olympic
yeah.
team.
That's another thing that we failed to mention. Just all that Olympic accomplishments. For TR Dunn, I have it pulled up already. 3 years in the league before he got traded to Denver. He was 3 year pro. Before he
Yeah,
went
so
to
you know by then.
Yeah, before he went to Denver, excuse me, his best year with the Blazers was 7.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.1 steals.
That's
Yeah, it's not that great, man. It's not that great, but that's why it's on here, man. I mean,
I don't think you could get worse than that. This is your number one worst trade.
no, it's not. I don't know if you want at the end, we could rank them. If you want, we could do that real quick. But right now, I'm just purely doing it chronological order. So
Okay, okay.
that was the first one of five. Uh, I mean, is there anything else you want to say about that one?
Um, the other thing is this dude Clyde. You said he was 14th overall.
Yep, 1983 draft.
Yeah, usually anything like top 15 is pretty good, you know?
Not, I don't know, man. I feel like it's really like top 10. I mean, you got to give Portland credit. They nailed it on this one. It's not like a top five pick. It was 14, bro, and they probably took with the 14th pick. I want to say the best guy in that draft. So you got to give Portland credit. But it does hurt because you're like, yo, that could have been maybe Denver's guy. Like if they were just if Clyde was still on the board and they needed to
Yeah.
fill a shooting guard position, they could have taken him. But yeah, that's that, man.